Oh my God.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
All right, guys. So we're going to be talking about Kamagate. Hopefully I said it right. I've heard a lot of commentators say his name that way, but nonetheless, I'm going to try my best. Kamagate. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments. So, Kamagate. So, we're talking about Kamagate. Now, what is it about him that I like? I like everything. I don't, this is not going to be like some in-depth breakdown. This is just going to be me ranting about how much I like him. First and foremost, we're going to talk about where he's going to land. More than likely, we'll get over that. We're going to talk about stats briefly because I don't care. And then we're going to just talk about his game in general, okay? So, let's go ahead and go into, where he's going to land. So, as it stands right now, I've been seeing a lot of second round, early second round to mid second round. So I'm just going to assume that he's going to be around that range. But shoot, dude, I would not be afraid if somehow, some way he manages to slide in that first round, because there's no way that teams are not taking notice of this. This is ridiculous. I was not expecting to love this kid as much as I love him. All right, so let's go ahead and go straight into it. All right, so statistic wise, it's good. It ain't bad. All right, it's not bad. Out of France, let's see. Shoot, what do you want to see? What do you guys care about? 11.3 points, 6.3 rebounds, 0.7 assists, 0.7 steals, 1.6. Yeah, first glance, you're like, yeah, whatever. This doesn't matter. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you can look at that. Look, I'll just keep it on screen. Look, just look at it for a minute. You good? Got it out of your system? Screw the stats. All right, guys, this kid is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I do not understand the life of me how he didn't end up in the first round. I'm gonna go ahead and this is gonna sound crazy. I'm not even being hyperbolic here. I like him over all of the bigs other than the big three. I like him over all of them. Okay, that's Jalen Duren, Mark Williams. I actually like him more than them. I truly do, more than the other centers. And there's a lot to his game to like. So first and foremost, let me go ahead and go into what he does well. He does everything well. He can pass the ball fairly okay. At least he makes the right reads, okay? Around the rim, he is phenomenal. I was trying to think of who he reminds me of, and I was like, dude, he kind of reminds me, at least how he plays around the rim, he kind of reminds me of Kareem a little bit. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, obviously, okay? But a lot of his movesets, you can tell that he was inspired by some of the best bigs to ever play the game. On top of that, I asked my boy Swishhill, because he is the draft guy, okay? He's the one who knows the draft. I asked him, I was like, okay, what do you think of him? He said, dude, he's like a little mini Wilt. Now, I was like, man, get out of here. I mean, I see some Kareem, but I'm crazy sometimes with my takes. You literally see Wilt? Man, get out of here with that. And then I was watching, because I watched some breakdowns of him, right? And then I went ahead and I watched a highlights of him. And it's so funny because I didn't understand. It's in French, okay? I didn't understand a word that they said, but I did understand this. So let me go ahead and play this for you. Let's see. Let me make sure the volume's up. Listen to this. I heard that. Did you hear that? Hold on. I didn't understand a lot of it, but I understood that. Listen. Wilt Chamberlain and Shaq. I heard that, dude. There's a lot of comparisons here, but honestly, let me just try to be. I'm geeking out a little bit. He does fairly everything well. He is a skilled big. He's the type of big that you definitely would want. He's not one of those guys that are tall and just more of a gimmick, because there's a lot of guys that come into the league that are just gimmicks. They're tall, they're lengthy, and you're just excited because they're tall and lengthy. But he's not that. He actually has true skill to his game, kind of similar to Boban in a way, right? Like, Boban should just be a gimmick, but he's actually not. He has a lot of skills to his game, and that's kind of how what he reminds me of. Now, he's way more versatile than Boban, and he moves his feet way better. He's way more agile, very athletic. I honestly was just trying to sit back and understand why he is where he is in mock drafts, and I don't understand it. I really don't get it. Maybe it's just a product of the modern NBA, but I like him over a lot of these guys, honestly, like a lot of them. He has the skill, he has the motor, he has the nice pick and roll game. He makes the right reads. He plays good defense. He's a really good offensive rebounder. I just don't see it. I don't necessarily understand what's going on here. But I will say this. He is by far going to be a steal. And I say that a lot, but by far going to be a steal. Not only that, he brings those old school post moves to the point where I sit back and I say, you know what? This guy, he might be the smartest big man in the draft. He's very methodical. I can't stand big men that just put their shoulders down. I don't mean to just like pick on him, but like Jaren Jackson, I don't care for Jaren Jackson game in the NBA. Like, he's obviously a good player, good defender, whatnot. He's a rim protector, but offensively, I don't like how he just gets the ball and just runs into the paint. Like that's his game essentially. But that's not the case here. He makes sure that he's methodical. He has the body and the frame to kind of back you down, and then he makes the right move based on what you're giving him. So he's just great, man. And he has a really nice mid-range shot. I think that he definitely has to add maybe 3-point shooting to his game. As far as the stats that I've seen, there wasn't anything showing a lot of 3-point shooting, and breakdowns didn't show it either. And it's always hard to talk about these international players, especially when you don't have a bunch of footage on them. But I don't see it. But I will say this, at the very least, he works on it, and he has a really nice mid-range shot, really nice stroke. So I wouldn't be surprised if some way down the line he end up being a pretty good 3-point shooter as well. So I just want to throw that out there. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about pros and cons. Now they have him listed at 6'11". There's no way he's 6'11". Okay, there's no way. He has to be like not 6. He has to be like 7'1". Like, there's no way he's 6'11". That doesn't even make sense. Weight 225 pounds. And as we scroll down here, oh well, this one has him late first round and second round. I've seen a lot of mid-range second to like mid-range second. Pros: excels at scoring on off-ball motion plays, decent low post score. I would say he's a really good low post scorer. Decent rebounder, really good offensive rebounder, I would say. Decent defender, very good shot blocker, good athlete, good hands, solid motor. I'm surprised they didn't talk about his passing ability. His passing ability is not bad by any means, but okay. Cons: needs to improve his face-up game. Sure. Needs to improve his playmaking skills. Yes. Can be too passive on offense, maybe fairly raw offensively. Oh, yeah, I do want to add that he is raw. Like, he's definitely raw offensively and defensively. He is raw. It's going to be a few things that he has to work on. I'm just saying that raw talent is definitely there. Like, he has all the makings to be a really good big in the NBA. Not an elite rebounder. He's a good rebounder. Can be undisciplined defensively. Sure. That just comes down to being raw. Kamagate, hopefully I said it right once again, is a very athletic big man that may project to be a solid rim protector in the NBA. He excels at scoring on rolls and in transition, and he can throw down powerful dunks above the rim. He also has a very good shot. They are not giving him, hold on, he'll need to extend his shooting range and improve his playmaking skills, but Kamagate is a very, dude, he is not just an athletic big man. Like, what if I got from this, if I read this summary just alone and we ended the video, you would think that he's just an athletic big man. Like, he just dunks on people and stuff. He can do that, but that's not, like, I don't even know if that's half of what he does. Like, he is such a good, methodical, old school style big man at times. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like the framing of this. Guys, he's good at almost everything. But honestly, man, he is going to be a steal whoever grabs him, because man. Anyways, all right, so let me get off of that. Let me hop off. All right, so I'll give it to you guys later, man. If you want to support the channel, only $2 a month. Patreon, YouTube members, link in the description. I love me some Kamagate, and hopefully you love him too. I'll give it to you later. Till next time. Deuces.